Afternoon, I think it is now, Sunday on our road trip. We have now left Tauranga. We're on our way down to Wellington to catch the ferry over to Picton to start our South Island leg of the trip. We have just driven from Taupo via Rotorua. We've just driven from Tauranga via Rotorua. We are now in Taupo and just coming to visit Hooker Falls. It's quite well known waterfall here in Taupo. I visited this as a kid and it seems so huge, but now that I'm here as an adult it doesn't actually seem very big at all, which I guess is a lot of things. When you're a kid it always looks massive. Walks that you can do around the falls. We have done them before, we're not going to do them today. We are returning to Taupo at the end of our trip because we're coming back here for Adam's birthday. I've got a special activity planned for him which hopefully he's going to really like. Well, he better, because it took a lot of organising and cost quite a bit, so I'm hoping he's going to like it. We're just killing a bit of time at the moment. We've got to be in Wellington. Our ferry's at 1 AM tomorrow morning, so we're just killing a bit of time and giving the kids a break from being in the camper, and I'm learning to drive the camper. Well, I've driven the other camper, but it's just the parking and manoeuvring that sort of gets me because it's so large and I need to remember to turn a bit wider. But so far so good, haven't killed any of us. Quite a long day of driving and stopping to give the kids a break out of the camper and also us. We're now in Wellington, about to go and find the Bluebridge ferry across to Picton. It's just gone about 9:45 at night. Our sailing is not until 2 AM tomorrow morning. Last check-in is 1 AM. I read on another travel blog that apparently if you have a cabin booked, which we do, you're able to, if the ferry's in early, you're able to board early and go to your cabin. So hopefully that'll be the case because we're all quite tired after a long day. But we'll need to find out about that because I'm really not sure. I haven't heard anything more about it and have got no information regarding that, so not sure whether that is the case or whether it's just hearsay. We're just cruising along at the moment and it looks as though we've just found the turn off. Oh, there we go, Bluebridge Cook Strait ferries. So vehicle passenger check-in further down this way.
Lane 3, I'm guessing that's straight. Oh, that's E. Oh, that's 3. I don't know whether That's lane 4.
Oh, lane 4.
I'm wondering if I'm going down and doing a U-turn and coming back up.
I have absolutely no idea.
Well, she said lane 4. I guess if I...
So which way are we supposed to be facing?
I don't even know where we load on.
Me either. So doors opened at 10 PM. We're all checked in, vaccine passes given, and we've just been directed over to down by the wharf. We're in lane 4 apparently. Totally confusing. We had no idea what we were doing. And we were first ones down here, so really didn't have a clue. The instructions we were given were a little bit ambiguous, but we just followed somebody else who came down behind us and waited to see what they did. So here we are all lined up, right in front of a portacom with a big box. So now we just wait to load. Apparently at about 1 AM. I asked another couple with a camper van who have done this a few times before, and they don't seem to know anything about boarding early if the ferry's in early if you've booked a cabin, so it seems to be urban myth. Yeah, I'm not sure how it worked out for the other people, whether they actually did it or whether they simply heard it, but yeah, no one seems to know anything about it, so I guess we're here until 1 AM.
Yeah.
On the upstairs today, thanks.
Yep. Driving through here, shit. Gosh, this is what you call a rack'em and stack'em. And we're that close to the side of something. Well, that was kind of an experience going in between filthy rotten cattle trucks and so forth, but here we are inside. That was a bit different. first time travelling with a cabin. We've apparently got 2 twin cabins rather than a family. That was what we got when I booked. We are 8073, 8074. No, that's 8031.
Oh, right. I can.
So it'll be this one. Right, 80.
Can I be 74?
Pick a card.
I want 74 because it's my favourite number.
Oh, you and Emma can be that, and Dad and I will be 73.
The one with the arrow.
Right, we have 2 twin cabins. The girls are next door in 8073. We've got 8074. And I must admit, it's actually quite impressive. There's Adam already going to sleep. It's got 2 beds. Even got our own private bathroom. Oh, shower and everything. So I didn't know that. Not that we need showers at the moment, but yeah. So we will go next door and see what the girls are doing. The morning after the night before in Picton, we are back on the, well, we're back in the camper after our sort of night sleep in the cabins. Pleasantly surprised with the cabins. Was more or less just expecting a square box with a couple of beds in it, but we had our own private bathroom and everything, and actually quite comfortable mattresses. Had a semi-decent few hours sleep. Just waiting to get off the ferry now. Just big trucks are going off and we are stuck behind it's either a cattle truck or a horse float, or no, I think it's a cattle truck that we're stuck behind. Just about ready to go, I think.
Change lane. Go wide.
Don't know. Yeah, probably because
Is it
he's...
doggy?
Oh yeah, little doggy. Poor doggy sleeping in the truck all night. It's pretty amazing how these guys manoeuvre these trucks. Down the same skinny little ramp that we came up. And there's our friend Humphrey that followed us in last night. And our next stop is Hanma Springs, which we'll be staying for, I think it's 3 nights.